everybody and happy Friday. This is the last day for most schools staying open, but I'm going to keep making these videos whilst I'm at home, so I'd love for you to still join in. That'd be great. It's actually also International Happiness Day, so I'm going to add some activities today where we can have a bit of fun and get a bit creative. I'm going to do the same setup as yesterday, so we'll do a little stretch, then we'll have a bit of phonics, a bit of maths, some writing, and then a little fun activity to finish with. I'd just like to say, I don't know if you're watching, but my co-teacher who I work with at my school has been amazing this week. Obviously I've not been in because I've been self-isolating, but I'll call you Miss H just in case you don't want me to say your actual name. But thank you so much, Miss H. You have been incredible, and thank you for looking after my class whilst I've been at home. You're amazing. Okay, so are we ready to go? Let's get started. We're just going to start with our normal warm-up again. So find a space in the room, make sure you've got enough space around you so you don't bump into anything, and stretch your arms up as high as you can on your tiptoes, and then stretch them as wide as you can. Have a little spin, and you can shake your arms high and shake your arms low. Again, let's try and shrug our shoulders. Maybe you can roll them back today a few times. Roll them forwards and see if you can touch your toes again. Woo! The more you do that, the better you'll get as well. It's all about practice. For the little activity at the end today, can you find an object nearby? You could use a shoe, you could use a teddy, you could use a cushion. I'm going to use my little lemur today. Hello! And I'm going to pass this one round, just get our bodies warmed up. So if you pass your object behind your back, just in a little circle like that. See if you can do it a bit faster. And then, woo, nearly dropped him. Then the other way. And then, let's see if we can do it over, should we do it over and under? So go over your head, then under, through your knees, over and under. And then just to finish off with, let's see, just be careful of things around you. See if you can throw and catch your object. Make sure it's soft and it won't break as well. So teddies are ideal for this. Throw and catch it. See if you can do it 5 times. 3, 4, 5. Okay, see you later. Yesterday we learnt a sound in phonics that some of you already knew. It was a trigraph with 3 letters in it. Have a look back at your sheets if you have them handy, or if not, then just have a think back to what sound we covered. I've got a secret word under here that says secret word, and I'm going to show you this in a moment and see if you can read our secret word containing yesterday's sound, okay? This is our word. What do you think it says? Starts f, air. And then this sound at the end is a bit strange. It's the letter Y, which usually makes the Y sound. But if we sound it out like that, f-air-y, fair-y, that's not a word, is it? There's another sound that this letter can make. Do you know what it is? It can make the E sound, especially when it comes at the end of the word. So f-air-y, fairy. So our secret word today was fairy. I'm going to give her a little magic wand. Okay, so today's sound that we're going to move on from, we're going to move on from air that we learnt yesterday, and our sound today is going to be A and R, which makes the R sound. So you can find this one in the phrase R, start the car. That's how we remember it. So on your paper now, can you draw a picture of R, start the car to help us remember? Okay, pause the video. I've drawn a speedy car, super speedy, to help us remember the phrase R, start the car. A and R making the R sound. Okay, so you might see this sound in words such as S, T, R, star, st, R, star. You could have k, R, car. We could have the word in this phrase, which is start the car, so s, t, R. And what other sound do I need to add at the end? T, s, t, art, start. And then you could have hard, h, r, d. So works very hard. That's a word that's got R in it. Pause the video and see if you can figure out some other words that have the R sound in. Okay, if you want to share any of your R words, you can tweet them to me at MissMartin7. Maybe ask a grown-up for help though, when you're using social media. What I'd like you to do now is draw a line under that one, and we're going to play a game of sorting words. So if you can draw just a line down your page like this one, and on one side I'd like you to write the air sound that we were learning yesterday, and on this side can you write the R sound that we've learned today. So air on this side, R on that side, and I'm going to read out some words that I'd like you to sort just from listening to those words. Sort them into which column they go in. Your first word I'd like you to sort is hair. Air, hair. Does that go here or under R? The next word I'd like you to write is card. K-R-D, card. If I'm going too quickly, just pause the video. The next word I'd like you to sort is cart. K-art, cart. The next word is far, far. Can you sort the word fair? F-air, air, it's not fair. There's a clue. The next word is chair, ch-air, chair. And this last word's a bit trickier because it's a 5-letter word. It's got 5 letters in making these sounds. Ch-art, chart. Which side does that go under? I'll read the words one more time so you can check you've got them all. We've got hair, card, cart, far, fair, chair and chart. I'm going to sort those ones out so they should appear on screen any moment now. So these are the sounds sorted out. In the air side we've got hair, fair and chair. On the R side we've got card, cart, far and chart. I know my class like to see which side of one. So this side has 1, 2, 3, 4 words and this side has got 3 words. So today R had more words. So this one was the winner. Just to finish off with, I'm going to call out some more words, and just with your hand, can you splat which side you think it goes in? Is it air or R? Your words are cars. Which side does cars come under, air or R? You should splat R. Cars has R in it. Next word, pair. Get into a pair. Which side is that one? Air. Splat this side. Next word we're going to go for is mark. Air or R? Mark, that side, it's got R in it. And last but not least, lair. The monster had a spooky lair. This side. Well done, everybody. So we're going to move on to maths now. For our warm-up today, I want us to keep practicing our counting, especially in some of the times tables. So we're going to focus on the 2 times tables today. Let's count them all up together. I've written them here for your help. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, we're going to play a game. I'm going to say one number, then you tell me the next, then I'll go, then you go, then I'll go, then you go. If you can do it without looking and cover your eyes, that would be fantastic. But if you need to look at this, that's fine. We're still learning. So I'll start with 0. So you say 4, 8, 12, 16. Well done if you got all the missing numbers then. Let's try it one more time. I'm going to start with 0. 0, 4, 8, 12, 16. This time you start with 0. Are you ready? Off you go. 2, 6, 10, 14. Okay, well done. What number should I say after this number 16? What's the next number in the sequence? Write it on your paper now. So it goes 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. Oh, I've just said it wrong. Let's try again. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. The next number is 18. We're counting up in twos each time. We're adding 2. So 16 add 2 is 18. Well done. Yesterday we covered some different methods for this. And we talked about the different words that you might hear when you look at this. So one of the most common words that we use is plus. You might also hear add or more or all together, but we're going to use plus and add mostly for this little bit here. So there are a number of different ways to do it. For simple questions where it's things like with smaller numbers like 1 plus 2, you can use your fingers, so anything up to 10 because that's how many fingers we have. So we've got to do 1 on here, so if you just hold up one finger, and then this side we've got 2, so 1 add 2 makes 3. That's a simple way to do that one. Another method, so that's sort of the hands method, using your hands. I'll draw a hand there so we don't forget. Another method is drawing maths pictures, so that's what I like to call these ones, where you just draw a circle. So 1 for that one. How many do I need to draw for this one? 2. This is quite simple, but it's still effective. 1 plus 2, 1, 2, 3. The answer to that is 3. The same as this one. Okay, so that's sort of the maths picture method. Another method that we talked about is the number line method, and this is for numbers that are a bit bigger. So say if you had 10 plus 2, instead of just 1 plus 2, you might draw a number line as neatly as you can. Don't worry if it's a bit wobbly. If you need an adult to help, just ask anybody that you can around. But if you want to have a try, then this is how I do it. So you start with 1 and you go all the way up to 20 here. Halfway down we've got 10. Halfway between 1 and 10 we have the number 5. Halfway between 10 and 20 we have the number 15. 5, 10, 15, 20. Well done if you spotted that pattern. Then in between we've got to fit the other numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I've still got my little arrow from yesterday to these jumps. Which is the larger number out of these? Is it 2 or 10? It's 10. So I'm going to start with my arrow on 10. We're jumping 2, 1, 2. And we're going this way because we're doing add. So it gets larger. 1, 2. The answer was 12. So this is a really good method. That just means a way of figuring it out. This is a really good method to solve adding when we have more numbers. Sorry, not more numbers, greater numbers. So these are great methods for smaller numbers. This one's good for bigger numbers too, but it just can take a while. This one is fantastic for larger or greater numbers. If you are struggling with drawing a number line and you have a printer at home, you could always print some to use. That would be fab. So today I'm going to set you some challenges to do with adding, and I'd like you to choose which method you think is the best for solving these questions. So the first question I've written here is a word problem. You'll see a lot of these in our maths. So we've got Bill has 8 sweets. Joe has 2 sweets. How many do they have all together? Now this word here, all together, is a key word. Whenever you see that, it's very likely going to mean add. That means bringing things all together. Bill has 8 sweets, Joe has 2 sweets. How many do they have all together? Choose your method and show you're working out to solve this question. Off you go. Pause the video. So you could do this one on your fingers, actually, because the total is no more than 10. You could draw the circles, or you could do the number line. I'm going to show you on the number line because we've already drawn that one. So if we start with the greater number, which is 8, and we're going to add 2 more, 1, 2, be careful just to do little jumps. The answer was 10. So 8 plus 2 equals 10. If you were super smart, you might have spotted the number bond here, 8 and 2. They always make 10. So if you hear those or see them in a problem, they're going to equal 10. It can save you a little bit of time. Okay, the next question is going to appear on the next page. This time the question is, Lily has 9 sweets. Sweets again. It doesn't have to be sweets, but we're going to go for sweets today. Lily has 9 sweets. Jim has 4. How many do they have all together? There's that magic word again, all together. So which calculation are we going to be doing today? If we're looking at that word, it's got to be plus we're adding them together. So Lily has 9 sweets, Jim has 4. How many do they have all together? Have a go at solving that now. Press pause. So you can do this in a number of ways. We're dealing with 9 and 4. So you could use our circle drawing maths picture method. You can't do the finger method to count on your fingers because we've not got enough. And you can use the number line. So we're looking at 9 plus 4. You can start on 9 and do 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer is 13. Or you could draw them out. So you could draw Lily's 9 sweets and then Jim's 4. The answer to that one is 13. Okay. So this next question says, a bus has 12 passengers and 6 more get on. How many passengers are there? I'm going to underline the key numbers in this because we're dealing with a bit trickier numbers. A bus has 12 passengers and 6 more get on. We don't have the word all together, but we have the word more here, which can usually mean plus as well. A bus has 12 passengers and 6 more get on. How many passengers are there? See if you can pause the video and use any of our methods to solve this question. If you've had a go at that one, you'll know that the answer is 18. 12 plus 6 is 18. So you can show that. You could do it as a drawing. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've already got 12 passengers there and 6 more. That means more get on. So we've got 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count them up together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You can also use the number line. Can you count that on your fingers? No, we can't. We've not got enough, have we? Okay, last one. Okay, for the last question, it says Anna has 1 cat. Her cat has 10 kittens. How many cats does she have now? This question's cheeky because it doesn't give us any of our words that we're looking for, things like more or altogether. So we've got to really carefully think of the problem and what it's asking us to do. So she starts off with 1 cat, but it has 10 kittens. Does that mean the cats are getting less or is she getting more cats? Think carefully. Okay, it means she's getting more. So again, we're going to add. She starts with 1 cat and she gets 10 more because it has kittens. Can you figure out the answer on your piece of paper now? So I've chosen to do the circle method for this one. She started off with 1 cat and then she had 10 more kittens. So we're going to count them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a lot of cats. 11 cats. What a happy Anna we must have there. Well done today. Fantastic maths. If you want to do any more word problems, if you get your adult to go onto Google and just type in word problems, add, and then you can either put KS1, which stands for Key Stage 1, or you could just write Year 1, and that will be word problems that you can download that are appropriate for this age group. If you're following and you're a 7-year-old or you have a 7-year-old, then just type Year 2 instead, and I'll have some really appropriate ones there. Thank you for watching. Today's English are written in a lovely yellow colour because it's actually International Happiness Day. So that colour for me just makes me think of happiness and sunshine. So I've coloured it in yellow today. We've got our little helper helping us with our writing as well. Okay, so the first thing I'd like you to do is on your paper, can you draw a little bubble in the middle like this? Not too small so you can fit some writing inside it. And then I'd like you to write this word. There's that sound again at the end. Can you remember what sound it made? Was it yeah or was it something else? It was E, wasn't it? H-A-P-E. Happy. H-A-P-E. So we're going to think of all the things that make us happy today. So around your circle, I'd like you to have a think and write any words that make you happy. So for me, friends make me happy. So I've got f-r-e-n-d-s. For this word, it's really strange. It's spelled like friends. It sounds like you've got the hiccups in the middle of the word. Friends, like that. Friends. See if you can think of a way to remember that, but I like to remember it as the hiccup. Friends. Then we've got, what else makes me happy? Oh, family makes me happy. definitely. Family, we're going to get lots of lovely family time coming up soon, which is a really positive thing, even though everything's a bit strange. We get to spend time with each other, which is going to be lovely. What else makes me happy? Tasty food. Ooh, yeah. Love a bit of tasty food. What's your favourite food? Maybe you can let me know in the comments or on Twitter. We've got, what else makes you happy? I think animals do, actually, because they can be quite cute, can't they, and cheerful. Animals, and particularly lemurs. I love lemurs. That's why I'll help as a lemur. Lemurs. And I'll leave the rest of it for you. So you have a little think about what makes you happy. You can definitely use some of these. Maybe school makes you happy. Maybe there's a particular person you want to write their name. So pause the video and see if you can fill your mind map with some ideas. The challenge I'm setting you today is to use your words that you've chosen here and try and write sentences about what makes you happy and why. So you can use any of these words that you've picked and you can write a sentence about those. Just make sure you're using our writing rules, which we've got here: finger spaces, capital letters, full stops, and make sure it makes sense. So reread it afterwards. The reason there are two challenges here is you can choose your challenge. You can do both. You can choose whichever one you prefer, or just one of them, that's fine. So this one is a new challenge. It says write a happy acrostic. I'll come back to that. I've underlined it so we don't forget. Let's just have a look at this first one first. So this challenge is writing sentence about what makes you happy and why. So I'm going to talk about lemurs. I'm going to choose that one. And I'm going to say lemurs make me happy because, so lemurs, and I've got my capital letter there for lemurs, finger space, ache, we've got a split A there. Lemurs make me E, there's that E sound again, and this is my favourite word, because lemurs make me happy because they, this is a tricky one, the A, really weird spelling at the end there, because they are, another tricky word is are. Lemurs make me happy because they are, I'm going to think of a good adjective to use here. I'm going to say they are cute, and I'm going to do two adjectives here, silly. Their silliness makes me laugh. So lemurs make me happy because they are cute and silly. Challenge yourself to use because in your sentence if you're going for this one. You don't just have to write one, you could write one for all of the words you've done. That would be amazing. So this next challenge is write a happy acrostic. So an acrostic is a type of poem that doesn't necessarily have to rhyme, and it's usually based around a word. So our word is going to be happy. So you can do bubble writing or normal writing and write the word happy going down across your page. So a, p, and then a y. So then we have to use each letter to think of something that makes us happy. So then it spells out the word happy that way, and then each letter has something that makes us happy. So holidays begin with ha. Holidays make me very happy because I love the sunshine. Holidays. There. Something beginning with A that makes me happy. I'm going to look around here. Can you see anything beginning with A? Oh, there we go. A for animals. Animals make me happy. Pa is the next letter. Pa for, let's go for pizza. Pizza makes me happy. Another p sound. This is tricky because there's two. I'm going to put people there, and you can put the same. People make me happy and cheer me up. And then yeah for you can say yummy food, or I'm going to go for the colour yellow. I love orange and yellow. Yellow is just a happy little sunshine colour. Once you've done that, you could colour in the letters to just make it look even prettier. Take your time. I should get a speeding ticket for this. I'm rushing my colouring. So you can colour in all the letters. You can even draw pictures for each one. So you could draw, if you're doing pizza, you could draw some pizza or some people. Yay! Or some animals. I'm going to draw a little lemur. Hey, famous lemur. It's a bit of a funny one. And then holidays, I'm just going to draw sunshine. It's up to you what you want to do. The colour yellow, I'm just going to do a bit of a yellow splodge next to it. See if you can make yours really nice and pretty. Okay, that's your challenge for today. Good luck, everyone. For our little arty challenge at the end today, I've already got one ready made, so we're going to make some rainbows today. I heard of a really lovely thing that children in schools are doing at the moment, and they're doing at our school too, where because a lot of children are already self-isolating like me, some children are making little rainbows and cutting them out and putting them in their windows, so that if anybody's out for a little walk to just get fresh air in between, they'll be able to have a little hunt for rainbows and keep their eyes peeled to see if they can see any in windows. So today I'm going to show you how to make your own rainbow. I'll just rip this one off and use a new page because that's an example. So what you need to do is draw two lines like this, one going across there and one going across there. We're going to link this line with that outside line like that. Do a big curve like this. Like maybe do it in pencil first and then it's easier to change. Then we'll connect these two lines with a little semicircle. Then if you want to, you can do what I did here, which was drawing the black lines in between, or you can just colour it however you like instead. So I'm going to do the same, do some lines just to show you which way the light's going. And in between I also wrote on this one some of the things from our English today, about the things that make me happy, because we want to spread a bit of happiness in these uncertain times, so we can cheer everybody up and make sure we're all okay. So you've got animals make me happy, you could have tasty food, I'm going to put sunshine on this one. Yours will be different to mine and that's okay, but you can feel free to use my words if you want to. If you have any craft materials at home like glitter or paper, you could always colour yours in a different way. It doesn't have to be just with pencil crayons. Pencil crayons are what I'm going to use today though. If you look at this rainbow, I've coloured it a really specific way because scientifically rainbows appear in a certain colour sequence. So when you look at real rainbows in the sky, they always go this way. They go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So I've left those colours there for you in case you want to use them. So once you're ready to go, you can get colouring. It'd be lovely to see some of your rainbows if you don't mind sharing them as well. Okay, happy colouring everyone. So that's the end of my video for today. I hope you've had a good time and thanks for joining in. It is the weekend now because it's Friday, hooray! So I'm going to let you just have some family time this weekend and I'll add another video on Monday. But in the meantime, have a lovely rest and take care, and do keep in touch if you want to ask anything or share anything. Yeah, have a lovely weekend. Bye!